Alright, so I've been trying to make a comeback, but I haven't had no creativity flows in my mind. Plus, I was in school, I had shit to do. You know how the usual stuff goes down. But now that I got my free time back and I'm able to give y'all some stuff, I'm finna get back to this uploading. I'm trying to get to 100 subs by the end of the summer. Shooting for above that, I don't think it's realistic. So, today, we got Friday music reviews. Usually, I would do this on a Friday, but it's Monday. Idea just came to my mind, so I'm bending the rules a little bit. After this, Fridays exclusively, I'm only going to be reviewing one album because I don't really have much time to do this. I'm on the time crunch, but yeah, other than that, let's just get into this. All right, so for this week's / last week's music review, we got Out the Blue by Benji, 3B, and BNX. I've been listening to Benji for about 7 months now. Ever since he dropped A-Rage, which is probably like January, February. I don't exactly remember. But this shit was good. So, from the emoji context, basically, fire emoji, that's playlist. That's basically a banger. Check, not going in the playlist, but it was a good song. And X, I just wasn't rocking with it. I couldn't listen to it. What I like about Benji is he doesn't stray away. He'll do something different, but he doesn't stray away from what makes him great. And this is why this is probably the best album I've heard this year. Lots of underground artists are straying away from what they're good at, and it's decreasing the quality of their music. For example, Ken Carson, his original template of what made a great chaos great, it wasn't completely tossed, but it was just nowhere to be seen in more chaos, which honestly made it not as good as an album as it really was supposed to be. Cardi's album, that was also horrible. And I'm saying horrible because I've never heard a more hyped album that was as disappointing as that was. But of course, Cardi's little meat eaters just gonna slurp that shit up like it's a damn drink, even if how bad it is, because shit, they've been droughting for years. They haven't had this much music from Cardi since a whole lot of Red, so they're gonna love it. But getting back on topic, yeah, this is probably the best underground sounding album I've heard this year. I've been loving what Benji's been doing. He's honestly been clawing his way out the underground. And he will eventually, if he keeps producing like this, make it through the mainstream. So yeah, I'm really glad to hear this album. I was actually happy to hear this, and I can't wait to see where Benji's gonna keep going with this momentum because he's going on a run. And it doesn't look like he's gonna be stopping soon.